कर रहा है यार, रुजा बस
The Dinesh Vandana is the invocation.
रुजा बस
The Dinesh Vandana is the invocation to Shri that all begins. It is said that no prayer bears
ब्लर आ रहा
fruit
है,
unless one invokes him first.
नहीं ये मैं करूँ
Let's begin the ceremony by invoking the blessings of the Hindu god of all beginnings.
दिखाने करूँ बोल क्या है
नौमी श्री भगवंतम गणपति मति वरदं वरदं मुखं सुमुखं सादर में गणपति पदुलधौतं धौतमलं शमलं हितमं
Apologize for the inconvenience. Can we have the music again? Due to some technical glitches and also due to some problem at the backstage, accident will be here. Can we have the music again, sir? Thank you.
जय सुरवर पूजित जित दानव कलभ स्वरवर लंबोदर धर हर हर कलभ समति वरदं अततापि शमं वक्रतुंड That was absolutely incredible. What a lovely and a beautiful way to start off today's ceremony. Dr. McNair, our Executive Director, ma'am,
She is a calm and poised personality with incredible intellectual ability. She is a thoughtful leader with a keen sense of fairness, justice, and an epitome of exceptional leadership skills, who steers the school on the path of success. I request TD Ma'am to extend her welcome address to the August gathering. Please put your hands together for AD Ma'am.
Happy morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great joy in welcoming you to our award conference ceremony, KUDOS, a shout out to our achievers. I first take the opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Jayanti Datta, on the behalf of our entire DLF family. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Datta is a world-renowned psychologist and handles many high-profile cases. But at heart, she is an educator and a change maker. Her work in the field of child welfare has been recognized by the Government of India in form of the well-deserved State Award. It is indeed great pleasure to have you among us, Dr. Datta. I also welcome our chairman, Shri Rakesh Kullar, who is our pillar of strength and guiding force behind all that we do. His commitment to taking the vision of our patriarch, Shri Dawailalji, is unparalleled and an inspiration for all of us. I thank him for joining us for this event. I then take the opportunity of welcoming all the Delphi parents who have joined us today. You are our partners in education, and it is always delightful to have such interactions with you. And last but not least, I extend my welcome to all the Delphi present here. It is after all your achievements that we have gathered to celebrate. KUDOS is an event of the Delphi, by the Delphi, and for the Delphi. Dear friends, DLF Public School has started a long journey of a quarter of a century now. This year, we completed 26 years of our glorious existence. And in all these 26 years, we have been keen on bringing latest innovation and research in the field of education and technology to our learners so that they are equipped to deal with the new challenges facing our society. This year, our computer science teacher, Ms. Rani, and principal Ms. Seema Daras participated in curriculum development for the digital citizenship skill module launched by CBSE in collaboration with Meta in June. And we were also the pilot school to implement the module with our students. We made digital citizenship the theme of the month in July. Our teachers owned the 20-hour long training program and cascaded it down to each Delphi from grade 3rd to 12th. As a result, Delphites can now make right decisions online and can engage with web technology in a more positive and constructive way. Dear parents, the learning will be incomplete if you don't monitor their online behavior. Therefore, I urge you also to become digitally aware so that we can safeguard our children from the darker side of technology. Ladies and gentlemen, we constantly writing new waves of changes in all walks of life. The educational ecosystem too is undergoing rapid changes. The seeds of this transformation come from the new education policy 2020. The NEP 2020 proposes bold challenges in many spheres of education. For instance, it defines the role of principals as a pedagogical leader. I'm glad to share that Principal Seema Davis was a part of core team of 6 principals across India who co-created the pedagogical leadership training program and a handbook. They also trained 120 master trainers from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, 170 master trainers from CBSE schools, and 150 international principals from CBSE schools. Today, this training has been cascaded down to more than 25,000 CBSE schools. And just would like to share that also. Today, our guest, she had been the mentor of our principal there. Both of them, they are alumni of Ladies Training College. Friends, the new National Education Policy 2020 lays major emphasis on competency and skill-based learning. Very much in line with that vision, we have 35 skill enrichment programs where our students learn skills diverse as public speaking, candle making, graphic designing, jewelry making, and financial literacy. These programs instill in our learners an entrepreneurial mindset from a very young age and prepare them for the future too. You will be glad to know that we have taken another step in this direction. Our school is now also a skill hub under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. We are now a skilling center that offers vocational courses at a very nominal fee to the underprivileged youth who could not complete their formal education or if they wish to upgrade themselves. Our first batch recently concluded 400 hours of vocational training. Dear parents, you can also contribute in upskilling of our nation by recommending or even sponsoring people in your circle of influence who can benefit from this opportunity. Another key area of focus of the NEP 2020 is inclusivity. It is always our endeavor to make our school a more inclusive space for students of diverse educational needs, including children with special needs, so that no child gets left behind. We have been leading the way as one of the most progressive and child-centric schools, not just in the city, but in the country. I'm happy to share with you that the principal Simadaras was invited to share the DLF model of inclusivity at the School Leader Conference organized by Goethe Institute in Phuket, Thailand this June. She also spoke about the changes that schools need to make to prepare the learners for the future at Raising Learners for India 2020-2040 campaign in Mumbai. Our adherence to the vision of NEP 2020 led us to be one among 10 schools from across the country to be invited to showcase our best practices in a national exhibition organized by CBSE and the Ministry of Education in July on the second anniversary of launch of the National Education Policy. It was an honor to not only be invited but also be appreciated by CBSE and ministry. Over the last 26 years, we have only grown from strength to strength, but I won't hesitate to say that in this roller coaster journey of 25 years, the last 2 years have been particularly challenging. The pandemic brought with itself unique challenges. The lockdown created not just a physical gap, but an emotional gap also. There was either the fear or pain of losing people dear to us, the sense of physical isolation, the erratic work schedule messed up our mental well-being. It is fitting to address this concern with 10th October, the Mental World Health Day, just behind us. During the pandemic, our COVID support system started college circles led by Principal Simaderas, our head counselor Charu State, peer educators and student empathy managers. The aim was to offer hope and help to families who had suffered personal losses. With the help of certified mental health experts and counselors, we put together social emotional well-being toolkits for our students and their families. Even now, our school counselors are conducting Awakened Citizen program under the guidelines of Ramakrishna Mission for Delphi from class 6 to 8. Delphi develop a strong moral and ethical code through this program. The Ramakrishna Mission has offered to train all the mother teachers of our primary range as master trainers to cascade down moral and value-based education that are vital ingredients to ensure sound socio-emotional well-being. The pandemic brought with itself not just Loss of life, but also huge financial losses for many families for various reasons. The school supported the affected parents with financial assistance to the tune of nearly rupees 53 lakhs. We also set up the DLF Vacancy of Hope Care Fund to offer more financial assistance to our parents. Our teaching and administrative staff pledged one day salary to the fund, and we collected 1,90,000 8,000 to begin with. The Beacon of Hope committees had representatives from our staff and from the parent community. I wish to thank all the parent committee members who not only led this initiative with us, but also took great pains to assess each case in great detail to make sure that no deserving member of our family goes without help. Two of them, they are with us, Lisa Bharat and Dr. Charlie Dennis. The dispute because of the lockdown lasting for the month also eroded and corroded a lot of our infrastructure. The buses, computers, and other facilities had turned into scrap. Restarting the school after the lockdown has almost been like rebuilding it from scratch, and we are doing so with great enthusiasm. Dear parents, I'm thankful to you for being patient and cooperating with us at every stage. You will be glad to know that we have taken many steps to revamp our infrastructure. In this section, we have 27 brand new air-conditioned and GPRS tracker-enabled buses in our fleet, a refurnished and upgraded middle wheel computer lab, renovated and redesigned washrooms, and entirely new swimming pool filtration plant. We have bounced back from the pandemic in almost every domain. I will leave it to the Princess Sumaderas to take you through the journey of the last 2 years, but before that, I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate her and her team of extremely hardworking teachers for being lifelong learners and for adapting to the changing nature of the educational landscape so easily. We have always had a culture of appreciating hard work, but the excellence of our teachers has been acknowledged even by independent bodies. Many of them have been rightly felicitated at various prestigious platforms. I congratulate each one of them, and I'm sure they will continue to make us proud in the future too. On the on that hopeful note, I once again welcome our Chief Guest Dr. Datta and all the parents. I thank you for taking time out to join us today. I'm sure that your presence is going to be a great morale booster for our Delphi today. Thank you and enjoy the
इसे
program.
पासवर्ड है DLF IT @23 DLF IT @23 स्मॉल में स्ट्रॉन्ग को कनेक्ट कर लो नहीं तो करता है
Thank you so much, ma'am, for motivating us and pushing us to keep our spirits high. We honor your valuable guidance and inspiration. Innovative, compassionate, respected, and a visionary. All these words describe our respected principal ma'am, Miss Seema Jarat. We have always heard her talk about what can we do to not only improve our school but also the world that we live in. She has been an idol for many, and her word, if it doesn't challenge you, then it won't change you, echo in our ears and drive us to do better each time. She never ceases to motivate us to accomplish better than we do. It is my pleasure to ask ma'am to offer some thoughts on the long-term achievements and the objectives of our school.
Thank you, Pranjali and Suhani. I must say you all are doing a great job. Respected Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Jayanti Datta, and my teacher in first year. I was not going to say it, lest we give away your age, but now I already shared, so now I can take the liberty. Chairman Dr. Rakesh Kudra sir, Executive Director Dr. Vijayani, our very own parents, including the parents who gone the extra mile and volunteered and served on different occasions, teachers and DLF. A very happy afternoon to you all. Made all the happier by the fact that today we finally get an opportunity to celebrate and award our academic achievers. To add to the celebration, we have in our midst Dr. Jayanti Datta, who is a lot more than just my teacher, a clinical psychologist and a reputed academician. She's been a teacher for over 3 decades and a teacher who has had an impact, one who has a voice and voices her opinions on crucial issues on all news channels. She's a teacher whose advice is sought not just by our own students, but by organizations of repute. And if I start listing them, it will go longer. And who better than a teacher to go give away today's coveted award? It's a privilege to have you over now. Many of you are aware that today's award conference ceremony had to be postponed on three occasions after the world came to a grinding halt on account of the pandemic. The past 2 years were not easy, but with your support and the resilience of the school team, right from our school management, our chairman, our executive director, our technology and administrative teams, and of course our teachers, learning did not stop at DLF Public School, and we were able to begin session 2020 on April 3 as scheduled. I thank you, dear parents, for so responsibly supporting and complementing the school's efforts when you were the teachers at home all through the pandemic. And a special word for those parents who entered our classrooms during online classes. Through you, our teachers received so much respect and appreciation, probably more than you had ever voiced before the COVID. When you have been acknowledging their efforts during the PTM and during face-to-face meetings, even today I keep hearing this from every parent I meet. And even on the team's chat, I think I've read your appreciation. No doubt we were working hard, no doubt the hours were long, but your inspiring comments and positive remarks kept us going and made all this effort worthwhile. Having said that, I admit that the pandemic was certainly an out of syllabus. None of us was prepared. And they were certainly the harshest and cruelest times in human memory. The losses were irreparable. But today, I will focus on the silver lining. The COVID fast forwarded us into the future 10 years ahead of time as we teachers underwent a digital transformation. The lockdown unlocked skill sets when we took the giant leap from being tech deficient to becoming tech savvy. We learned about more than 20 online tools and apps during this time so that we could keep our learners interested and engaged. It also unlocked our mindset, and a lot of us, all of us in fact, embraced a growth mindset and became learners, self-learners. We didn't keep count in the 2020, but since May 2021, collectively we are 150 teachers and we've done 5,500 courses since May 21 to today and invested 12,000 hours collectively of learning and our learning continues. Thank you very much. Yes. We adapted, we navigated around adversity, and we harnessed and nurtured the opportunity. We innovated and evolved in how we imparted education. And ma'am said it, yes, it was like setting up the school from scratch for the second time. A virtual school. So from a brick and mortar school, we went to a click and tap school. So from brick to click, that's all we used to say. Today I get a chance to share with you some of the milestones achieved since 2020, how we bounced back on all fronts. We continue to nurture winners and cultivate achievers in all domains, be it academic, sports, literary, cultural, research and innovation, or community work, which we call student social responsibility. So talking of academics, the entire nation was concerned about the outcomes of the board exam, including the CBSE chairperson, secretary, and I was there on the day of the results at the CBSE. And because we all knew that the children across the globe were showing diminished writing skills
post-COVID. At DLF, our school topper Anya Singh scored 99.2% in class 10 board exam. And one out of every four students scored an aggregate of 95% and more. One in two students scored 90% and above. And 45 students scored a perfect 100 in one subject or more. The CBSE class 12 outcomes were no less, with every one out of three students scoring an aggregate of 90% and more. Avantika Jain was our school topper with an aggregate of 98.8%, and even our children with special needs, the highest score was 87%, proving once again the school's credentials as a truly inclusive school. This was just the board result of 10th and 12th class. But if you look at our students' learning curve across the school, which comes through in one of the most credible assessments recognized in India and abroad, the ACID. And we measured this from class 3 to 10, as you can see on the screen. This look at the screen will tell you that our students have scored above the national average across every subject and across every class. And this ACID is not a mean test. It is a scientifically designed assessment that measures, it's a neutrally organized one that measures how well skills and concepts have been understood by the students. I must mention that not all schools take the ACID, only select schools opt for the ACID, and we are above the national average with respect to those 924 top schools of India. The organization that conducts the ACID Education Initiative specializes in creating higher order questions, and I think every parent here who's taking interest in the children's studies would know the kind of questions that come. And presently, EI is helping CBSE with examination reform as well. And to add to that, I'm proud to share that we even had three national toppers at the ACID, each of whom won a cash prize of 50,000 rupees. And our school was declared a hub of super thinkers on account of the quality of teaching learning that molds the Delphites to think ahead of the curve. Going further, our Delphites Shivani Hari and Bhavuk Prasad kept alive our legacy of churning out NPSC scholars and KBCY scholars even during the pandemic. Kudos to both of you. And both the years of the COVID, our Delphites actualized their IIT dreams in 2021 and also in 21-22. Heartiest congratulations to all of them and to their parents who are here, I'm sure. Today, ladies and gentlemen, our school is 26 years old. And 26 years ago, we had decided that ours would be a school where one of the aims of education would be to inculcate in our learners a love for learning. As we see it, for every Delphite, deep engagement with learning is important because this will lead them to become self-learners and lifelong learners. And during the pandemic, our 694 students of classes 1 to 5 collectively solved over 3 crore mathematical problems. They were not given marks for it. They did not do it for marks. They did it for the sheer love of mathematics. That justifies our mantra. Our mantra is Ye Maths Mange More. There is no fear of maths in this school. And motivated by our students' enthusiasm, we have launched India's first problem-solving tournament last month. It was a 21-day tournament. The tournament is creating national awareness and excitement around mathematical thinking and problem-solving across the country. And I'm happy to share that our tournament has received an overwhelming response with participation of 15,000 students from 55 schools across India. The results are yet to be out. Another belief that we armed ourselves with 26 years ago was that we must harness the curiosity of all our learners so as to make them think. Today, our children demonstrate critical thinking, creative thinking, and problem solving. Tinkering with ideas, researching, and innovating comes naturally to many of our Delphites. On the screen, you will see Delphite Ahana Singh, now who is in class 9, and she bagged the Inspire Award for her project on community underground storage that seeks to address the perennial problem faced by farmers of storing and preserving grains safely after the harvest. A lot of the grains get spoiled. Food wastage is being avoided through this project. Our school was selected by Ernst & Young as part of its STEM app pilot project for girls, It aspired to make girl students aware of how to invent, innovate, and campaign. They did it in three cities, Delhi, Bangalore, and Hyderabad, and our school was one of the schools how to invent, innovate, and campaign. They did it in three cities, Delhi, Bangalore, and Hyderabad, and our school was one of the schools selected in the Delhi category. So girls from 7 to 11 from their public school were mentored by the technology team of Ernst and Young, as also Ms. Kalpana Joshi, Ms. Mamti, and our HOD Ms. Gargi during the summer vacations this year. The idea was that they had to identify a problem that affects them and then develop a solution that is mindful of the SDG goals. In all, we created 17 projects, and along the way, the children learned to use the MIT app inventor. And they came up with some very interesting projects when I heard them. Each of them was real-time solutions to existing problems. I just shared some of them with you, and I don't know how many of your in your areas you have this nuisance of stray dogs. So one of the group created a canine radar to mitigate the threat from stray dogs. So they created this small device with sensor that you could place anywhere on your body. You could fix it on your cap, you could fix it in your shoes, your socks, your belt, anywhere. And if the sensor sends the dog, it would produce an infrasonic sound, the sound similar to when an earthquake happens. We can't hear it, the dog can hear it. And it irritates the canines and they move away from you. Another project was Friend a Book, an app where you can buy or sell books online, you can borrow or lend books online, and you can do it with a discount. You can buy and sell books with a discount. So, and I'm thinking, I told the children, I said, okay, I'm going to see how we can use your app in the next session so the juniors can sell their books to the seniors can sell their books to the juniors at a 50 or a 75% discount. So something to work on. 6 of these 17 projects were selected for the intercity exhibition, and Friend a Book became the winning project. Congratulations to Manya Prashar and Abhishi Vishish, and kudos to all the girls who invested their summer vacations for the training. I'm thrilled to announce that DLF Public School also won the top position and reward of 2.75 lakhs among 380 schools from across the country in the Green Your School program last year. Congratulations to all the Delphites and their mentors from the science department who collaborated to work on these 10 innovative projects. And Delphites Athar Gupta and Vansh Tyagi from class 8 represented our school team and made a power-packed presentation in the finale, which sealed the victory for us. At the ATL Marathon 2, conducted by the Atal Innovation Mission of the NITI Aayog, both our school projects were among the top 350 projects across India. So we were ranked 42nd for our project SWAS, which is an app that assists you to become your own doctor by assessing your respiratory health and providing a cure. The other project, Selfless Love, seeks to bring together old people in old age homes and with orphans from orphanages. And this app aspires to establish a happy bond between the old people and the orphans. These people, the elderly who miss their families, are connected with the children of the orphanage through this app. They can adopt a child, they can adopt more than one child, and not only impart them education, but also share their love and care with the deprived children. And when the children bring their ideas to me, I cannot but be astounded by the way they think. These projects are, I think, shining examples of the culture of research and innovation that we as a school stand for. They expose the children to the Youth Ideathon, India's most exciting innovation and entrepreneurship competition for school students, where children propose big ideas. Mera idea jo badalte Bharat. And 16 Delphites were among the top 1,000. And the award ceremony we've been invited for is at IIT Delhi on October 20th. So clearly we can see that children are picking up skills necessary to generate new ideas and turn those concepts into viable and adoptable solutions. That's precisely what innovation and creativity skills are about. I would like you to notice that each of these innovations aims to ease and better the lives of people around. And this is the unique feature of our school. And rightly, we call ours a thinking school with a soul, one that creates thinkers, questioners, and innovators. And now there has established its own school innovation council under the innovation cell of the Ministry of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, at DLF Public School, every student must learn at least one sport. Although there were not too many sporting opportunities during the pandemic, some more sports stars have emerged. Tennis is one sport in which Delphites have consistently proved themselves under the tutelage of our wonderful and committed tennis coach, Mr. Anand, who is now backstage, I think. I hope you can hear me, Anand. This year, the spotlight is on Nandini Kansal, all of 12 years, who is ranked 11th at the All India Tennis Association. And now, recently, she has an Asia rank of 30 after Shia. And our Nandini is now preparing to realize her goal of being in the top 15 in Asia. All the best to you, dear. Tennis champ Uday Kaul too has added many a feather to his cap, winning two championships in a span of just 3 months. Despite Rashika Messi in class 5 is now a black belt. Our yoga team has always made a mark. Having won the district yoga championship this year, our yoga team contributed to winning the state level championship as well. And now we prepare for the yoga nationals to be held in November. Writers bursting with creative energy and literary talent. 19 of them have already found a prestigious platform in the anthologies published by Scholastic. And the International Charter for Compassion also decided to put together an anthology of acts of compassion narrated by young voices across the globe. The idea took the shape of a book titled My Acts of Heart, and 5 of our Delphites were published in this anthology last year. I'm sure this pool of talent will yield some of the most remarkable literary works in the future. Keep at it, girls and boys. I'm delighted to announce that a very young Delphite, Ayan Channa, a Lotus of Class 2, is playing a lead role in a Bollywood movie, Bal Naren. The movie is scheduled for release next month. I wish you the very best, Ayan. Delphite Prateek Chitkara also featured in a short film on Disney Hotstar, and rehearsal day on Geo Cinemas. For in that movie, the direction, story, dialogue, music, choreography, all done by the Delphites, and all the actors are also Delphites. And I'm truly proud to see the intensity and passion of our actors in the Dramatics Club, led by their mass media teacher, Mr. Devashish Tandon, who I'm proud to say is an alum of the school. His students win every competition that they participate in. These students are being invited to various forums to spread awareness. The Chinmaya Mission invited them, the Lung Care Foundation, and most recently at the United Nations on the occasion of World Environment Day. They received much appreciation and accolades on social media for their powerful street play, Duma. You can go and look it up even now. My point will become clearer when you watch our students perform today. And then your clapping should not stop. As part of our student social responsibility, DLF Public School brought together 200 students from 25 schools to pledge for clean air for Ghaziabad city. These student leaders through BEST clubs, we call them Breathe Easy, Stay Tough. The BEST clubs are engaging in concrete practical actions to lead this fight against air pollution and ensure clean air for the citizens of Ghaziabad. On the eve of World Environment Day, DLF and Lung Care Foundation officially released Sochona. I think we sent it to all of you. It is an anthem for clean air to inspire individuals to imagine a pollution-free environment in which they live a healthy and happy life. The video featuring Delphi students and teachers and was shot exclusively in our school campus and released across all social media platforms. We have always strived to raise socially responsible and empathetic citizens who are not just consumers but also know the value of giving back to society in their own little way. The Happy Fridge is one such initiative through which our Delphites relish the joy of giving and realize that they too have the power to bring a change in society. I want to thank all the compassionate children and parents of DLF Public School who are contributing food daily to the Happy Fridge. Dear parents, when you encourage your children to participate in such initiatives, you are reinforcing in them the important value of giving back to society. And it's a priceless part of parenting. Over these years, intercultural learning and peace education have been stitched into our school curriculum. Another unique feature of our school, And over the last 12 years, we have sustained international cross-curricular exchanges with more than 25 countries. This year, Ms. Elizabeth Bauer from USA is pursuing her education at DLF Public School in class 11A. Today, she's here with her Indian parents who are hosting her, Mrs. Ekta Sharma and Mr. Anuj Sharma. Ladies and gentlemen, they say the universe is made up of tiny atoms. But our universe at DLF Public School is made up of tiny stories. The stories are many. I love sharing them. But I have only shared with you some of what is shaping us as we rethink, reimagine, and reboot ourselves to meet today's rapidly changing times. Post-COVID, it seems as if we are recreating the school for the third time. Yet, we take pride in how far we have come and we have faith in how far we can go. As I close, I thank our chief guest, Dr. Jayanti Datta, for making time to give away the awards today. Let me caution you, ma'am, that the number of scholars to be awarded is large. Happily so, but it's going to be a busy afternoon for you. But you're a teacher, and only a teacher can do it smilingly. And now you're my teacher as well. Today's educators are considered superheroes, but they're not superheroes. They are just human beings who create magic in the classroom, do superheroic things in the classroom. What a teacher does in the classroom is way more than what a superhero does on the screen. May I invite a loud applause for all the teachers here. Thank you very much for that. And our teachers from the Department of Performing Arts will, in some time from now, bring to you a homegrown musical written, directed, choreographed, and composed within the school by them. I take this opportunity also to thank the members of our DLF Managing Committee, Dr. Rakesh Kudar, Dr. Mignani, and the Managing Committee. They are the driving force behind the school, and I thank you for your deep commitment and personal interest in everything that we do. Thank you very much. I also acknowledge with delight the enthusiastic contribution and ownership of all our student participants and members of the school guild who are manning this event in front of you and also backstage. I think you are a wonderful example of discipline and freedom going hand in hand. I can see the ownership with which you're working. Kudos to all of you. And heartiest congratulations, of course, to all the awardees and their parents. Your wait is over. Thank you for your patience. Ladies and gentlemen, success is like good music. It can only be enjoyed when you have someone to share it with you. I thank you for allowing me to share our success stories with you, which is a matter of pride for every principal, and I've waited 2 years to do this. So thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you a wonderful afternoon ahead. Thank you.
The success stories that we as a team have achieved, shared by you, always inspire us to achieve new milestones and continue to make you feel proud of them. Thank you, Suhani. Winners take time to relish their work, knowing that scaling the mountain is what makes the view from the top so exhilarating. With COVID by our side, it became a little difficult to celebrate their dedication, devotion, determination. But as we embrace the normalcy, we ensure to acknowledge and celebrate their accomplishments. May I invite our chief guest, Dr. Jayanti Datta, to make her esteemed presence on the stage to confer the award and bless our young achievers. I would also request our chairman, sir, the executive director, ma'am, and principal, ma'am, to join the guests in honoring the blossoming Delphi. I request the escort ma'am onto the stage. In line with DLF Public School's philosophy of encouraging students towards excellence, the top performers selected on the basis of the consolidated results prepared at the year end are eligible for various scholar titles. We begin with Scholar Badge for the session Session 2019-2020. Scholar Badge is awarded for showing academic excellence in the first year. And for this, awardees are awarded with a badge which they are already wearing, proudly wearing, and certificate of appreciation. And the awardees are Arab Barua, Anushka Dhama, Anvesha Sharma, Athar Sharma, Dhruvi Ahuja, Dhruv Ahuja, Jania Babbar, Manasvi Gautam, Arab Barua, Anushka Dhama, Manasvi Gautam, Ridhima Tyagi, Ridhima Kendura, Mansi Singh, Meghna Roy, Sapna Malhotra, Shaurya Thakur, Shlok Bharadwaj. Put your hands together for all these lovely winners. Guys, we're so proud of you. The next in line, we have Pankaj Chauhan, Akanksha Ray, Anish Lahori, Athar Thakkar, Navya Babu, Navya Sehdev, Niharika Kohli, Shivansh Agarwal, Shubh Chaudhary, Arush Kaur, Akshay Dipesh, Arjun Singh Kumar, Gauranghi, and Nishan Gupta. Let the clap for everyone. Congratulations, guys. Next we have Janvi Sharma, Parth Gupta, Ridhan Ganju, Vansh Tyagi, Advika Joshi, Arush Khurana, Aishi, Akshat Bhatnagar, Ananya, Aparna Tayal, Archa Mandal, Nitu Kotnala, Santushti Roy, and Shaurya Joshi. Congratulations, everybody. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you so much. Next we have Ahana Singh, Anika Paul, Anurag Pawar, Dhruv Gupta, Kalash Pandita, Nitika Tyagi, Trisha Gupta, Priyanshi Singh, Saksham Singh Chauhan, Srimai Lal, Shreya Nigam, Tanya Yadav, Agni Chaudhary, and Dani. Now we have Khushi Kirawat, Archita Bhattacharya, Jayati Goyal, Ashish Soni, Bhumi Mehra, Aradhana Pandey, Yash Shiv, Keshav Chhabra, Tia Kahuja, Aditya Singh, Sonakshi Puri, Madhav Singh Desh, and Atal Gupta. KUDOS Pageant Boys, keep up the good work. Moving on to Scholar Life, which is awarded for showing academic excellence consistently for consecutive years. For this, awardees are awarded with a tie which they are proudly wearing and a certificate of appreciation. And the awardees are Mohammad Ali, Mukta Marodia, Panchali Salim, Sachi Bansal, Samriti Pandey, Sanchit Ranjan, Sanidhya Gupta, Sarkar Vashish, Sarkar Beher, Sashank Raghulalasa, Abhan Bandit, Naina Paul, Pariti Goyal, Ananya Trivedi, Ankita Achar, Anshika Lamba. Congratulations, guys! Next we have Opesh, Raghunath Paul, Varanya Arya, Adil Singh, Arif Agarwal, Arshia Paul, Deshna Kapil, Tia Musik, Manan Jain, Shivansh Muju, Ashif Roy, Airi Saha, Arush Mangal, Ashi Vashish, Palak Tyagi, Pulkit Maheshwari. Congratulations, Jennifer. Next we have Srini Tomar, Tanmay Singh, Vatsal Goyal, Devyansh Sahni, Gaurika Sharma, Mridangka, Manjari Rai, Dhruv Sharma, Shaurya Taneja, Aryan Gupta, Divyanjali Gupta, Ayushi Agarwal, Sarthak Juneja, Angel Gupta, Rakshant Singh, and Vanshika Negi. Students, we also see the teenagers proud. Thank you. And now we have college short, which is awarded for showing academic excellence consistently for 3 consecutive years. And for this, awardees are awarded with a shirt and certificate of appreciation. And the awardees are Suhani Madan, Anshi Bansal, Ashi Goyal, Arush Goyal, Adrija Roy, let's congratulate them with a loud round of applause. Luke Pandey, Kumar Aryan, Anviksha Singh, Aditya Singh Bandia, Anwar Kaur, Subramani Nakvi, congratulations winners, Shivang Agarwal, Shivangi Agarwal, Ranjit Suri, Aditi Dayan, Purvandia Tyagi, Pranjali Gupta, Soumya Garg, Anuj Agarwal, Madhav Goyal,
भैया वो किसी यहाँ पर खड़ा कर रखा है
हो गया मोबाइल आपको
आपका
आपका मोबाइल
कनेक्टेड है
Palak Sharma, Anmol Singhal, Navya Hakim, Siddhantana Gupta, Lavanya, Srishti Deepak, for showing academic excellence consistently for 4 consecutive years. And for this, award is awarded with a place off and a certificate of appreciation. So put your hands together once again, ladies and gentlemen, for all the winners, which are Ananya Prakash, Apeksha Chauhan, Arnav Gansan, Arsalan Alam, Arsalan Alam, Arnav Gupta, Aditi Jain, Muskan Gupta, Shrika Kadula, Siddharth Singh, Siddharth Singh, Ravjot Singh, Rishit Singh, thank you, Siddharth. Anurinda Datta Biswas, Anurinda Datta Biswas, Anil Sharma, Kathy Saini, Tanya Taneja, Deepika Sharma, Tarini Kudesia, Ritika. Let the clap going, everyone. Congratulations, all the winners. Come on, Tarini, Ritika, Ritika. And now we have Star Scholarship, which is awarded for showing academic excellence consistently for 5 consecutive years. For this, awardees are awarded with a gift and a certificate of appreciation. I request guardians to collect the award if the child is not present here. And the awardees are Bhava Prasad Sarthak, Gaurika Bansal, Lamek Bhatnagar, Shivani Hari, Illinois Delphi. So put your hands together for one second. One second. Repeat that. Saket Kumar Singh. Swarnim Raj. Bhavika Singh. Ananya Madhur Sharma. Krishna Kulati. Ananya Madhur Sharma is one such first ever child, a girl who has cleared her NTA attempt. Congratulations, Delphi, you always made us proud. And now we have the award for showing academic excellence consistently for 6 years. And the winners are Kalyani Gupta, Amit Mangal, Adam Agarwal, Devika Gautam, Sudhir Sood, Let the clap close, everyone. Next, we have the scholarship award. So to begin with, the first is Sanjay Mahato Scholarship for Excellence in Class 6. This award was instituted by Mrs. and Mr. Mahato, the proud parents of our late Delphite Sanjay Mahato. Sanjay was a brilliant Delphite with a deft hand and creative heart and drawing. He was loved and appreciated by all his teachers and was very responsible and obedient. He passed away on April 25, 2012 due to severe infection. May I invite Mrs. and Mr. Mahato to bestow this award to the deserving Delphi. And this year the award goes to Ridhima Tyagi of class 6, now in class 9. She scored 97.21%. Now in class 9, she scored 97.21%. She's not only academically bright but also has a keen interest in performing arts. Congratulations, Ridhima. She's getting a rolling trophy, a cash prize of 2,100 and a certificate of appreciation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. Next in the series of felicitating the achievers, we have Srimati Jagdish Rani Scholarship for showing excellence in class 7. Now, this scholarship was instituted by Mr. Malhotra, and the winning student is awarded with a cash prize and a certificate of appreciation. This year, the award goes to Shringi Tomar, who scored 96.63%. She is a diligent and focus-driven child who takes great pride in helping others. Close to her was Adya, with just a difference of 0.37%. Next we have Srimati Lalibai Scholarship for showing excellence in class 8, and I request our chairman sir to bestow the award to the deserving Delphi, who is getting a cash reward of 2,100 and a certificate of appreciation. The award goes to Pranjali Gupta of class 8, now in class 11. She scored 95.24% in class 8 and made us proud by scoring 99% in class 10. Congratulations, Pranjali. Close to her was Akrita Roy with 94.4%. Next we have the late Shri Baldev Raj Bharadwaj Scholarship for excellence in class 9, and I request Chairman sir once again to bestow the award on the concerned Delphi. The award goes to Tanya Taneja, who scored 95.41%. She is an enthusiastic learner and a keen observer who exhibits a positive outlook. Close to her was Navya Hakim. Congratulations, Tanya. Next, we have Principal Sudesh Sethi Scholarship for showing excellence in class 10, and I request Principal Ma'am to bestow the award on the deserving Delphi. This award was instituted by Mr. M.M. Sethi of his late wife Srimati Sudesh Sethi, who was a rare example of a graceful personality, dynamic administrator, and a brilliant academician, all rolled into one. And this year, the award goes to Shani Hari, who has scored 99.2% in class 10. Shivani is an academic and topper throughout her school life. She is also a NTSC scholar and KVTY scholar. She is currently pursuing her studies at IIT Delhi, and she is a proficient skater as well. Close to her was Bhavu Prasad. Next in the line we have Mahima Kapoor, Most Concerned Delphi of the Year Award. This award has been commemorated in the memory of our dear Delphite Mahima Kapoor by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Naresh Kapoor. Mahima was a sweet, obedient and concerned Delphite, loved by all the teachers, supported by all her peers. She carried out all her responsibilities as if everything in this school belongs to her and it was her own. So the winning student is awarded a cash prize of 2,100, a running trophy, and a certificate of appreciation. The Mahima is not amongst us as of now, but then we really miss her each and every day. This year, the award goes to Ojas Bhatt, who is a sweet, obedient, and concerned Delphi with a golden heart. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for her, who is a frequent volunteer and has made significant contributions to the school, just like our dear Mahima. Next in the line we have UP State Yoga Championship Award, which our school recently hosted and have witnessed a participant of around 630 students from across UP. And we are proud to announce that our district has won the rolling trophy as well. So may I invite all the participants. They were mentored by our very talented teacher, Ms. Jagandeep Kaur. This two-day-long campaign was inaugurated by Dr. Dayan Shankar, Minister of Ayush, Food and Drug Administration. We hope that it will bring more awareness around benefits of yoga and Ayurveda in our urban youth. And I'm very glad to share that our socially responsible Gen 5 Ayan Chandna Class 2 voters as featured in a Bollywood movie Balmain. It's a socially relevant film about Swachh Bharat Abhiyan in which he portrayed the role of Little Naren. The movie will be released in the second week of November. I request Principal Ma'am to felicitate Ayan if he's here with us. Hope that this is just the beginning for him and he has many more achievements. Oh, he's here, I think he's making his way to the stage. Yay, little advice, come. Congratulations, everyone. As we all know that the pandemic forced us to conduct most of the exams online during the session 2020-21, yet it is important and necessary to acknowledge and motivate all the scholars of the school. After a lot of deliberation, unanimously it was concluded that extraordinary circumstances need extraordinary solutions. Thus, we came up with a never before, never again scholarship award to recognize our scholars in a unique manner. And today we'll be celebrating and recognizing those who have joined ever rising 90% club scholars. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a long list. Let the claps roll throughout. And to begin with, we have Akshat Gupta, Avani Adhikari, Rohan Ranjan, Sakshar Pathak, Shivangi Saraswat, Gargi Chamora, Nilakshi Kumari, Nikunj Gupta, Pushpika Sharma, Subhajit Ghosh, Riya Raina, Latvia. Yashika Mittal. Shaurya Sharma. Prateek Towar. Sanchita Jain. Shaurya Agarwal. Anand Barua. Anushka Mama. Dhriti Ahuja. May I invite Ms. Tanya Sharma, MD Dentistry at Max Hospital for Progress to bestow awards to the Gen 5. Dhruv Ahuja, Jania Babbar, Manasvi Doctor, Ridhima Tyagi, Ridhima Tantura, Meghna Roy, Prarthana Mehrotra, Akanksha Ray, Anish Lahori, Ishan Gupta, Arjun Kumar, Parth Gupta, Anshuman Singh, Vansh Tyagi, Advika Joshi, Ayushi, Ananya, Aparna Kayal, Archisha Monter, Ahana Singh, Before we move further with the awards, there's an important announcement for our audience. There is a Mercedes parked outside the school with number 0420. I repeat, Mercedes with 0420 number. And there is an Innova with the number 3362. I think your cars need your attention. There are some people there towing your cars. If you could just go and see. Resuming the awards, now let's put your hands together for Kalash Pandita, Krisha Gupta, Mukta Marodia, Nigel Paul, Vashish, Sanchit Ranjan, Aban Varghese, Navya Kaul, Pariti Goyal, Ananya Trivedi, Anshika Lamba, Ragnu Kaur, Om Bish, Vani, Ashmit Chaudhary, Arav Agarwal, Arshia Kaul, Adya Singh, Madhav Singh Bish, Ahiri Saha, Arush Pangal, Divyansh Sahani, Gaurika Sharma, Pulkit Maheshwari, Radhika Goyal, Shivil Bhatt, Shringi Singh Tomar, don't they deserve a loud round of applause? Vatsal Goyal, Arush Goyal, Garvit Suri, Pranjali Gupta, Umayya Alvi, Sneha, Suhani Madan, Anshi Bansal, Anya Singh, Adrija Singh, Aditya Singh, Gaurika Bansal, Saket Kumar Singh, Shivani Hari, Aryaman Shukla, Riddhi Garg, Tanya Taneja, Sharma, Angel Gupta. An announcement for the audience: there is a nano park outside the gate DL5CG3362 that requires your attention. I repeat, a nano with the number 3362 at the end requires your attention. Anurika Datta Biswas, Sonakshi Puri, Anuj Agarwal, Archita Bhattacharya, Ritika, Shrishti Deepak, Rakshan Singh, Siddharth Singh, Shrita Vedula, Shrita Vedula, Aryan Sharma, Apeksha Chauhan, Anna Ranjan, Muskan Gupta, Tarini Kuretia, Ativeer Jain, Tejas Kashyap, Vaishno Sen, Rudraksh Chaudhary, Khushi Malhotra, congratulations, Tarini Kuretia, Ativeer Jain, Tejas Kashyap, Rudraksh Chaudhary, Khushi Malhotra, Swati Saini, Vansh Gupta, Ayushi Agarwal, Madhav Goyal, Tia Pahuja, Lavanya, Divyanjali Gupta, Vaidari Mittal, Divyanjali Gupta, Vaidari Mittal, Ojas Kumar, Arsian Alam, Sarthak Juneja, Deeksha Sharma, Vishnu Prakash Singh, Snigdha Mansal, Rakshita Kaushik, Anmol Singhal, Samrita Chitwara, Kavya Akrim, Daksh Thapa, Krish Awasthi, Shreya Singh, Rohan Dada, Apurva Bansal, Ridhima Dabas, Lakshya Tayan, Siddhantana Gupta, Siddhantana Gupta, Ishant Rayu, Khushi Joshi, Neeraj Desai, Anushka Dey, Ridhima Singh, Ekandra Singh, Kushagra Taiwan, Shantanu Chaturvedi, Parth Bharadwaj, Neeraj Gupta, Mandavi, Shreya Rara, Angelina Susan Johnson, Sarthak Pandit, Ashutosh Khaitan, Neha, and Akshat Jain. We are so proud of you guys. Keep shining. Can we have a round of applause? And now we have the first Star of the Year award. I'm sure that each one of us can recall what Principal Ma'am mentioned during her address, during her speech, that our school doesn't only focus at the academics but at the core scholastics too. And this year we have brilliant tennis players from our school. So this award is given to a student who excels in the field of sport and shows consistent performance in their field and has brought back laurels. So they are getting a specially curated track suit. And to begin with, we have Nandini Kansal. She's currently in class 7 and started playing tennis from a very young age. She has recently lifted the winner's trophy in girls under 12 single category at ICA National Ranking Tennis Tournament. And she has also represented India at tennis tournament held in Malaysia. Next we have Uday Kaur, who is currently playing tennis for Open National Tennis Tournament. He has actively participated in and earned laurels back. May we have the guardians on the stage to collect the award. Uday Kaur. And then Suyash Chaudhary, she has played in International Tennis Federation and has been amongst top 30 players of India under 16 category. Tushar Raufela, he is a consistent performer in his field and has been amongst top 30 players under 12. Sugna Naqvi, who was one of the participants at District Yoga Championship, and she has also proved her mettle at CBIC National Yoga Championship. We also have Rashika Maiti. I request the guardians to take her award. At a very tender age of 2.5 years, her mother introduced her to Taekwondo, and since then there is no looking back. And today she is a brown belt, which represents high level of expertise. Rashika has actively participated and has won numerous medals. I correct myself, she is a black belt at Taekwondo. Congratulations, ma'am. And congratulations to all the winners. With this, we come to the end of the award segment. I extend my sincere thanks to our sponsors once again and hearty congratulations to all the achievers. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for doing the honors. I request our chief guest, Dr. Jayanti Datta, to address the audience. It's all you.
Excuse me, Rajendra sir, the lights are a little blinding. Can we switch them off while ma'am is speaking and then switch them on after a few minutes? Thank you, sir. Or dim them a little even that will do. Thank you. Good afternoon to all of you. I'm indeed thrilled to be here. I keep going to various places, but believe me, it's amazing the kind of achievement these children are showing, the kind of commitment the school has. It's amazing. And I'm sure all of you must be enjoying it. The kind of the amount of rewards, I think each child has got it. And the parents are here. I think this is the occasion each child looks forward to, and I think the parents also aspire for it. So the award for kudos to all those children who got it, because when you enter this school, you come out from a smaller uh, kind of a platform, that was your house, your family. Now you have entered a platform which is much bigger than your own family, own house. And this is the platform which gives you, see, your house was the platform which trained you for the school. This is the platform which is training you for a outer, bigger platform of the world. So those children who have got the KUDOS award, I'm expecting them to do even much better with a wider horizon, with a bigger platform. And one thing more, when you go through the school, you learn a lot more. That is not only the empathy part, but you also learn to take others along with you. Where I find this school is excellent, that they teach you how to bring in the other people along with you in your movement. Am I right? Now, well, basically, as I've been introduced as a psychologist, and I thrive on looking at people and interpreting their behavior and facial expression. I requested them to switch off the lights so that I could have an access to the facial expressions of the people who are sitting in front of me. Now, it is, of course, it's been an exhaustive day for the whole audience because it's that excitement that your child is getting the award, the excitement that this is an extension. Am I right? When your child is getting the award, the excitement is also with you. Yes? And so you are part and parcel of that award. आप स्टेज में नहीं आए तो क्या हुआ, बट आपने उस चीज को महसूस किया, फील किया. तो ये जो सिनर्जी है, ये सिनर्जी बरकरार रहनी चाहिए. Am I right? और यही सिनर्जी आपके साथ घर तक आपकी जिंदगी में भी बरकरार होनी चाहिए. अब देखिए यहाँ पे जो बॉन्डिंग होती है। मैंने ऐसे बहुत सालों से मैं इस फील्ड से जुड़ी हुई हूँ, तो मैंने देखा अक्सर बच्चे जो है वो पेरेंट्स को बोल देते हैं तुम गलत हो, जो टीचर ने मेरी स्पेलिंग बोली है वो राइट है। And I have seen students, those who like the teacher, like the subject. एक पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट की टीचर से आपकी एफिनिटी इतनी अच्छी हो जाती है कि आप जिंदगी के किसी भी मुकाम पे हो। मैं ऐसे ही बोलूं क्योंकि मैं चाहती हूं आप लोग जो मुझे सुन रहे हैं थोड़ी बहुत मेरा हिस्सा आपके साथ आपके घर तक जाए। ऐसे बोलूं या इंग्लिश में वापस आऊं? ऐसे बोलूं? गुड। तो वो बच्चे मैं देखती हूँ किसी भी मुकाम पे पहुंचते हैं, टीचर्स डे पे उसी पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट की टीचर के पास भाग भाग के जाते हैं टीचर्स डे विश करने। अच्छा, I particularly hated mathematics. She says my school is mathematics school. I hated mathematics. Then I learned that statistics भी करना होगा। जब मैं साइकोलॉजी ऑनर्स में घुसी तो मुझे पता चला 100 मार्क्स का स्टैटिस्टिक्स। मैं गई अपने एचओडी के पास, मैंने कहा सर आई चेंज माय सब्जेक्ट। ही सेड व्हाई? मैंने कहा क्योंकि यहाँ पे स्टैटिस्टिक्स है 100 मार्क्स का, आई डोंट लाइक इट, आई एम नॉट कंफर्टेबल। ही सेड जयंती आई एम देयर, जो भी तुम्हें दिक्कत हो मेरे पास आ जाना। शैतान बहुत थी, टॉपर भी थी। तो मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने बोला, एचओडी ने ऐसे ही बोल दिया, जाके देख। तीसरे दिन मैं पहुंच गई उनकी क्लास में, ऑनर्स का क्लास ले रहे थे, 3rd ईयर का, मैं फर्स्ट ईयर की। मैंने बोला सर, he said come in. I said sir I'm having mean mood से ये प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है। He said sit down. After the 3rd year class he explained, would you believe this statistics ने मेरा पीछा नहीं छोड़ा। मास्टर्स में, पीएचडी में, अब मेरे अपने पीएचडी स्टूडेंट्स हैं कई सारे, सबके साथ। So now this is the bond between the teacher and the student. आज मैं जिस मुकाम पे हूँ इसलिए हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को बहुत अच्छे टीचर्स मिले। तो अब ये टीचर्स के साथ बॉन्ड क्यों होता है? क्योंकि बच्चा जो है क्वालिटी टाइम स्कूल में बिताता है। कई चीजें आप देखोगे, अगर बच्चे से आप सीखना चाहो तो बच्चे वो यहाँ से सीख के आपको सिखाएंगे। ये बात मैं क्यों उठा रही हूँ यहाँ पे? मैं इसलिए उठा रही हूँ क्योंकि आपकी रैपो बच्चे के साथ होनी चाहिए। अगर आपकी रैपो आपके बच्चे के साथ नहीं है तो बच्चा कल को बाहर ढूंढेगा, कुछ बाहर से कुछ सीख के आएगा, आपसे छुपाएगा। कई जगह मैं जाती हूँ, लोग पूछते हैं, बहुत एलीट क्राउड्स में भी जाती हूँ और जहाँ पे वो कहते हैं कि हमारे घर में ऐसे माहौल नहीं है, लेकिन ये बच्चा पता नहीं कहाँ से ऐसा सीख के आ गया। बच्चे आज के जो है बहुत होशियार है, और अगर इस बच्चे के साथ आपकी कम्युनिकेशन यानी कि आपका रैपो जो है वो सही नहीं है तो ठोकर आपको लगेगी लगेगी। किस वक्त लगेगी नहीं मालूम, लगेगी जरूर। इस रैपो के जरिए आपको एक चीज और करना है, आपको बच्चे के साथ कम्युनिकेट करना है। कम्युनिकेट इजी फ्लो होना चाहिए, 2 साइडेड होना चाहिए। आजकल क्या हो गया कि परिवार थोड़ा छोटा हो गया और उसमें होता क्या है कि आपका बच्चे के साथ जो रैपो है वो वहीं पे बंद होके रह जाती है। ये कर, ये मत कर। मैंने बहुत से पेरेंट्स को देखा है, बच्चे से कहते हैं पहले ये होमवर्क कर ले फिर खेलने जाना। आपने उसकी खेलने के साथ भी बार्गेन कर दी। ये बार्गेनिंग नहीं पानी है, सॉरी, ये बार्गेनिंग नहीं होनी चाहिए बच्चे के साथ। आपका एक ट्रस्ट होना चाहिए बच्चे के साथ, जो उसे विश्वास हो कि हाँ मेरे पेरेंट्स मेरे लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। मेरे को कहीं पे भी चोट लगी, कुछ भी हुई तो मैं भाग के पहले अपने पेरेंट्स को बता दूं। आज का बच्चा करता क्या है,
वो भागता है, किसे बताऊं, किसको बताऊं, कौन मेरी सुनेगा। अक्सर मैंने देखा है पेरेंट्स कहीं कहीं जगह पे गलतियां कर जाते हैं। वो मैं आपको बताती हूँ कहाँ कहाँ गलतियां करते हैं। जल्दी जल्दी बताऊंगी क्योंकि आई एम श्योर ये लंच टाइम का आसपास है, आप लोगों के पास उतना धैर्य नहीं होगा। एक गलती आप लोग कर जाते हैं कि जब कहीं से आपको चिड़चिड़ापन हुआ, आपको गुस्सा हुआ, आपने थप्पड़ रसीद कर दी बच्चे को या डांट लगा दी बच्चे को। बच्चे को नहीं पता आपने क्यों डांट लगाई। सो प्लीज एक्सप्लेन। अगर आप बच्चे को रिवॉर्ड कर रहे हैं तो भी आप उसे बताइए कि मैंने इसलिए रिवॉर्ड किया। अगर पनिशमेंट दे रहे हैं तो भी बताइए पनिशमेंट इसलिए दे रहे हैं क्योंकि मैं नहीं चाहती तुम इसे दोहराओ। इससे होगा क्या, बच्चे को एक सीख मिल जाएगी, वो पहचानने लगेगा कि मेरे पेरेंट्स को ये चीज पसंद नहीं है, और उसमें आपकी कम्युनिकेशन में जो दरारें पड़ जाती है वो खत्म हो जाएगी। ये इससे आपका ट्रस्ट जो है वो ज्यादा स्ट्रेंथन हो जाएगा। तो मैंने आपसे कहा बच्चे के साथ रैपो होनी चाहिए, बच्चे के साथ कम्युनिकेशन होनी चाहिए, बच्चे के साथ सबसे प्राइमरी थिंग जो है, प्राइमरी चीज जो है वो ट्रस्ट होनी चाहिए। ये ऐसा रिश्ता है जहां पे बेईमानी नहीं चलती, ईमानदारी की ही जरूरत है। अगर आपने ईमानदारी से बच्चे के साथ अपना रिश्ता निभाया तो आपको चोट नहीं लगेगी, बच्चे को भी चोट नहीं लगेगी। क्यों? देखिए बच्चे, आजकल के जो बच्चे हैं, वैसे मैंने कहा दे आर फार मोर इंटेलिजेंट। 2.5 साल के बच्चे को मैंने हैंडल किया जो मोबाइल एडिक्ट है, और वो जनाब क्या करते थे, अगर मोबाइल उनसे छीन लिया या हटा लिया या लेने की कोशिश करी, तड़ाम नीचे फ्लोर में गोदी से छलांग मार के नीचे आ जाएंगे और अपना सिर फ्लोर पे मारेंगे। And you know, this was the thing. I mean, why the child got addicted? Because the parents did not realize कि कब दे, कब इसको हटाए और कैसे नेविगेट करे इस चीज को। ये एडिक्शन सिर्फ बच्चे की इस उम्र के साथ जुड़ी हुई नहीं है। बच्चा जैसे जैसे बड़ा होता है, अर्ली एडोलेसेंस, वहां पे देखेंगे आप एडिक्शन की ये जो खतरा है ना एडिक्शन का, वो मंडराता है। आप लोगों ने सारों ने देखा है टीवी में, सारों ने देखा है टीवी में कि पबजी की एडिक्शन हो गई, ब्लू व्हेल से बच्चों ने काफी एडिक्टेड हो गए। तो यहाँ पे आपको एक चीज और गांठ बांध लेनी चाहिए, यू शुड बी विजिलेंट विथ योर चाइल्ड, नॉट बी द पुलिसिंग पेरेंट, बट विजिलेंट होना बहुत जरूरी है। ये कई चीजें मैं चाहती हूँ जो आज खुशी के साथ आप वापस जा रहे हैं, ये बरकरार रखें अपने रिश्ते में बच्चे के साथ। तो आई एम श्योर, और कभी भी कहीं पे भी आपको कोई हिचकिचाहट हो तो स्कूल के जो क्लास टीचर्स हैं उनसे जरूर बात करें। साइकोलॉजिकल हेल्थ के लिए जो काउंसलर हैं स्कूल की, उनसे हिचकिचाए नहीं, मदद ले लें। आई एम श्योर कई जगह हम लोग डरते हैं कि मेरे बच्चे में ये परेशानी क्यों है। बच्चा आपका डिफरेंट है, डज नॉट मैटर, बट योर लाइफ शुड गो ऑन, राइट? सो आई हैव ऑलरेडी बीन गिवन द वार्निंग बेल, सो आई राउंड इट अप हियर। अदरवाइज मैं जहां भी जाती हूँ मैं डेलिमिनेशन के साथ साथ क्वेश्चंस भी लिखती हूँ। ऑल द बेस्ट। आई थिंक योर चिल्ड्रन आर रियली इन गुड school, they are in good hands of the teachers. All the best to all of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think I couldn't agree more what you have said, as most of us actually commit the same mistake and we do what we should always refrain from. I hope that our parents here also have picked up a thing or two to take it along with them. कुछ लोग हमेशा कहते हैं कि किस्मत ने अगर मौका दिया होता तो हम पता नहीं आज कहाँ होते, और ये बात ये आज से ही नहीं कह रहे हैं। कि तब से कहते आ रहे हैं जब से उन्होंने अपने आसपास मौके खोजना और उनको पहचानना ही छोड़ दिया था। Adversity is one such blessing in disguise and an opportunity to be explored by everyone. Overcoming adversity takes just the right blend of realism, compassion, and life skills. Let's see how adulthood navigates through uncertainty, hardship, disruption, transformation, transition, recovery, and turn adversities into opportunities.
खो गई खो गई खो गई तेरे पर ही रहती थी वो खो गई खो गई खो गई खो गई तेरे पर ही रहती थी वो खो गई यहाँ मिली वहाँ मिली वो खो गई तुम मेरी रह गई वो ना मिली हम सब की जिंदगी से एक चीज खो गई शादी की तो गहरी नींद सो गई सब चीज दुनिया से वो रूठ कर गई है खुशी ओ खुशी तू कहाँ चली गई है खुशी ओ खुशी तू कहाँ चली गई
ये लोग हम सब की खुशी के साथ साथ इस वातावरण की खूबसूरती भी चली गई। बड़ी मुफ्त हवा की सुगंध, वो बहते पानी की शुद्धता, वो पक्षियों की चहचह, वो फूलों की खिलखिलाहट सब चले गए। अरे भाई साहब, ये जो हम हवा के एक एक कतरे के मोहताज बन गए, कोई लाल बीमारियों के शिकार बन गए, महामारियों के रहते अपने घरों में फंस गए। साफ पानी, नीला आसमान और सफेद बादल कितने को तरस गए। आखिर इसका जिम्मेदार है कौन? वही जो बरसों से बनकर बैठा है अनजान, जनाबे आली का नाम है इंसान। जो मानते हैं ना,
मानते हैं हम ये है खता हमारी धरती में सही ये कैसी सी बीमारी जिंदगी की हर घड़ी सिमट गई खौफ की घड़ी सांप सी लिपट गई क्या करे क्या ना करे कुछ पता नहीं लगा बंजर सी है जमीन यहाँ कुछ पता नहीं एक दूजे को अब छू नहीं दे सकते सीखने कोई तो दिल कैसे गड़कते अस्पताल में कतार लंबी थी
लाइव हो रहा है इवेंट, जरा देखो
लड़ाई लंबी थी
इवेंट लाइव हो रहा है।
अस्पताल में कतार लंबी थी एक एक सांस की लड़ाई लंबी थी हर ओर सन्नाटा यहाँ रोज बढ़ते फासले हर ओर मौतें बढ़ रही हर ओर दुख के काफिले सन्नाटे को चीरता अपनों को खोने का हर पल डर था गंगा में तैरते शवों की कतार थी मरकट से उड़ते धुएं की मार थी मरकट से उड़ते धुएं की मार थी दुश्मन बर्बाद खाना मार रहा हार था दुश्मन बर्बाद खाना मार रहा हार था हर एक दिशा में बस उसका ही वार था हर एक दिशा में बस याद आते हैं याद आते हैं याद आते हैं वो पुराने दिन वो सुहाने दिन आशिकाने दिन दोस्ती का गए, हम किधर गए, पीछे मुड़ के देखा पाया सब ठहर गए, अकेले हैं खड़े, कदम नहीं बढ़े, नहीं बढ़ेंगे भी कोई राह चल पड़े, जाएंगे कहाँ ना कुछ पता नहीं, ना कुछ पता नहीं, ना कुछ पता नहीं। गुरुजी हम बताते हैं तो ऐसे साहब साहब ने सबके हुनर पर लगा दिया मोदी सर्दी चेक भाई पहले साफ सफाई करने में आलस बड़ा आता था ये तरह से हम नहीं बनाता था सब बोलने को लेकर सब देखना पड़ता ये बना रखी आपके बीमार पड़ने पर जब एक झूठा चमच ठोकर लगाना तब तो नागरू की भाग में से कौन रखती थी
Believe that magic has its fully present, even in the most mundane moments of life. In the swinging trees and humming bees, thus breathing and existing with ease. Perceive the purpose behind it, whatever we breathe life into. The universe that was already in motion, and yet there was a need to put us into motion. Receive this opportunity with open hands and do something. Do something worthwhile and meaningful during your while on this earth. Because this plant needs all the help that it can get, and it is the right time to stop, breathe, and reset. Deceive the darkness of illiteracy and ignorance. Bring every child in the arms of education, so that such men can be created who can further create a ripple effect, and we can raise a generation of sensibility and not that of iniquity. Grieve. Grieve for the stomachs that go hungry every night, but only lamentation will not put food in the bellies. Hundreds of thousands toil under the scorching sun of summer to grow the food that so comfortably we eat. Think of food as a fruit of labor of thousands of hours rather than just rice and wheat. We may never go to the field to produce food, but my friend, food saved is food reduced. Retrieve from the orthodox practices and reductive thought processes which in the 21st century thrust us back to the dark ages. What if we stumble? What if we break? What if we fail? When you're up against trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. You may fail, but you may conquer. Weave a dream similar to the colorful canvas of God. Let the skies be blue and the land be green. Don't bring the deathly tones of brown and black and make it unforeseen. Our selfishness won't let us move forward. Our children will indeed rethink what world for them we have sent. Bullets are going to better the world. Commit yourself to be the trusted voice of light and truth. So put your talent in good use. Let us relieve humanity from the web of miseries and move towards a living world, an ideal world filled with warmth and liberty. Because if it is to be, it is up to you and me. Let us ourselves be the promising change we want to see.
Delphites have so aptly shown how to awaken and pursue new possibilities and opportunities no matter what the circumstances. We can't be brave if only wonderful things happen to us. Whenever we feel trapped in the cycle of time, we need to look back at the colorful memories of our past and learn from them. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that an airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. He who has a why to live for can bear anyhow.
I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me first thank God for making today's event happen and a huge success. Can we have a huge round of applause for all our lovely Delphites? First and foremost, I thank our special guest, Dr. Jayanti Dutta, for taking out time to grace the occasion. I extend my warm thanks to our parents for joining us today. I give special thanks to our chairman, sir, our executive director, our principal, for being there right from the beginning to digging deep into the details and till the right execution of the event today. The event would not have been complete without the successful efforts put in by the entire post-scholastic department, our Delphites, and our teachers. I would also like to extend my gratitude towards our support staff, our photography team, who stayed united and provided us with the right mics, sound, and everything needed. Finally, I leave you all with an inspiring quote of Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he rises above the confines of the broader concerns of all humanity. May I now request all of you to please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तब जय गाथा जय जय मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May I now request everyone to please get seated and leave the center aisles vacant till our
Thank
chief
you for
guest
watching.
leaves.
Thank you.
I request all the awardees to please reach to your respective rooms from the exit doors at the back. And please wait. I would like to request all of you to please wait till our chief guest leaves the room. Children, may I request you to please be seated?
Tanya.